Hey guys, today it's Tears Tuesday. Let us know what you want to do us next time in the comments. We're doing Monopoly.
Today we're ranking Monopoly spaces.
I love Monopoly.
Don't we
Monopoly.
all? Don't we all? Pennsylvania. Oh, this is gonna kill
Railroads.
Pennsylvania Railroad.
Railroads is like if you own them, you can move from railroad to railroad, right?
I don't think
that works.
that's the thing.
It's been so long since I played Monopoly. I don't remember what most of these do.
Good, you're an expert. They scale based on how many railroads you own, how much you have to pay at them.
Oh, okay.
And this one's in Pennsylvania.
I think they're just all on like the side. Like there's one on every side of the board, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this one's the Pennsylvania.
I've been to Pennsylvania. I do like it.
I love Pennsylvania.
I've been to Philadelphia, great city. I ran up the Rocky Steps.
I saw Big Hero
awesome.
6 in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll put it at B for now, I think. But
I think B's a great
it
spot
can
for
move.
Pennsylvania.
It can move. It can move. The electric company.
I think the utilities are overrated, and I want to put it in D.
I have no strong opinions about the utilities either way.
I think this is the better of the two, but they're awful, regardless.
Okay.
Go to jail.
Go to jail. Funny. Very funny.
It is quite funny.
This is a S tier.
S tier? You think this is S tier? Let me look at this.
You just go to jail. You just go to jail, no charge or nothing.
You're
You
right.
just go to
You're
jail.
right. It's S tier. You didn't do anything. You walked on that block.
No reason for going to jail. You just walked on the wrong. You just walked on the wrong place and you got arrested for it, and you just have to hold that.
That's lovely. Income tax.
This is just.
Ooh.
This isn't even like. They don't even. Is that just what the picture is? It's just a little diamond.
I guess so. I don't really know.
I don't know. That kind of blows. You just lose $200 and that's it.
No, that's solid.
What do you think?
Really?
I don't think it's C.
I think it's better than luxury tax.
I agree.
I think.
Is it
C's
better
okay.
than the electric company?
I think it's similar to electric company, but I'm willing to put it in C.
I would move electric company up too. Sorry,
I agree. I think Jacob's hating on the utilities.
Okay, alright. Are we putting income tax in D or C though?
No, I'll keep it in C.
Okay. I think this is a beautiful antithesis to pass and go.
Yeah.
You know what? I can respect that.
Because so many times I've passed go and I've been way on income tax.
That's true. That's true. It's right there.
Connecticut Avenue.
Connecticut, I do not like.
I'm not a big Connecticut fan either.
I would say D tier.
I think these go.
I've never been to Connecticut, so you know, I have no strong feelings about it one way or another. I've been to Vermont. That was great.
I don't think I've been to Connecticut.
I think Connecticut
either.
is the other one that's like. Is Connecticut the other? No, that's New Hampshire.
But Connecticut's also up in that corner.
Yeah, it is also New England.
Yes. Alright, B tier it is.
Okay.
Oriental Avenue.
Connecticut. It was saying on my ass.
It was a little cheaper.
This is a little cheaper. I think it has less return though, because of that.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's kind of useless after early.
That's true.
Unless they really develop it.
That's true.
I mean, if you're going hard in the paint on like the what do you call it? These like the grays.
Light blues, I believe.
Light blues.
Yeah, I think that's probably D too.
Yeah.
Boardwalk.
That's classic.
Boardwalk. Really is kind of staple Monopoly Square.
I might even push it up.
You put it in S?
Next to go to jail.
I think it's A, but I wouldn't be upset about S.
Let's go to jail.
I'm done for S.
Okay, we can go S. Ventnor Avenue.
I always love Ventnor.
I also am a big Ventnor fan. I think A.
Ventnor doesn't even sound like a real place. That sounds like something from like the Halo campaign or something. You gotta go to Ventnor.
That's part of what makes it A.
I agree with that.
Why wouldn't you want to visit a place called Ventnor?
I would wanna.
Exactly. Waterworks. I want this to be F, but maybe I'm too harsh.
That's okay.
Yeah?
Well, I never really cared for
No.
highway utilities, but I do.
Oh
like a
wait,
lot
I just
of
realized Ventnor is in New Jersey. Never mind. I don't
Wow,
want to
this
go
is
there.
so much less fun. We good with F for Waterworks? Can we hate in Waterworks a little bit?
Alright,
I guess.
Beautiful. Great. Luxury tax.
luxury
Dude, there's a
tax is-
fandom wiki for Monopoly.
Of course there is. I'm one D or F for luxury tax. That's
what do you
it's
think about it?
I think it's inferior to income tax.
It's definitely worse than income tax.
It is not as cool as income tax, not even close.
Is it as bad as Waterworks though?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I'm
Right.
down.
No, you can do. I like the utilities kind of when you got both of them. It's kind of cool, but like they don't need to be up there.
No, they don't. They're wasted space.
Kentucky, that's a
Kentucky
B tier.
Avenue.
It's
I
full
think
of space.
I think this is the worst of the Reds in my opinion.
Okay,
But the Reds is really good overall.
the Reds are great.
So I'm okay with it being in B. But the other ones I might want to, place harder. Marvin Gardens. I want to say this is another A tier.
That's
You want to say it's B?
I think it can be an A tier. I do like Ventnor more. But
I think these are like the
they
same.
belong
I
together.
think they're
They
equal.
belong together.
Beautiful.
yo. What up?
What was Monopoly?
We're
Yeah,
ranking all the
Monopoly.
Monopoly spaces.
How do you feel about Marvin Gardens, Brennan?
How do you feel about Marvin?
I don't know, Marvin Gardens feels kind of silly to me.
Really? Is that good or bad?
Not A tier.
Wow.
A tier.
Well, good thing we're
Yeah.
putting it in A tier.
I always liked Tennessee too, but I don't
Tennessee.
think it's as,
I don't-
think
I
it's
I
That's
think
not-
this is C.
Is this supposed to be spelled that way?
Yeah, that's how you spell Tennessee. Oh, so I
That is how
knew
you spell
Tennessee.
What? No, it isn't.
How do you spell Tennessee?
Is it not one?
No.
There's two N's.
What the? There's two E's at the end?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I could have sworn it was one.
How do you get that E sound, man?
E.
Dog, there's a billion words with just a single E at the end,
It's
and
not
it's.
B tier, it's a B tier. B tier. B tier.
It's B
You guys
tier.
ever been to? You guys ever been to Dollywood in Tennessee? That place is
Yeah, it's
awesome.
alright.
I have, yes.
Apparently, they took out the launch from Lightning Rod,
That's
or
really
the.
I'm
stupid.
not that.
I know that was so cool. I'm so glad I got to ride it when it was still in.
Yeah, yeah, I used to live an hour away from Dollywood.
Wow.
It's crazy because Kentucky Avenue is literally where I lived. The
Whoa.
rest-
This
the-
is
the-
crazy.
Crazy.
You wanna move that up, or?
Okay, so where are we putting Tennessee Avenue?
Do you want this in A tier, Brennan?
Yeah, it has to be an
Okay.
A tier. That's
Alright,
literally
All
where
right,
it was my
alright.
street.
So you want Tennessee in B?
Yeah, I feel like it. I feel like it.
Just like Kentucky has the worst of the Reds, I do think this is the worst of the Oranges.
If you really want to move it down to C,
I mean,
Dude,
I
the
want to see
article-
if everyone else wants it up here.
I'm okay if it be in one of those two. I don't really care which one.
The article of the month on the Monopoly fandom wiki is Monopoly the Mega Edition.
Okay.
Okay.
Abaya, do you have any strong opinions on where Tennessee Avenue goes?
No.
Put it in
All
C.
right. Okay, see it is. Big win for me.
See.
Park
Park
Place.
That's
Park
A tier.
Place.
Boardwalk's little brother.
I always like this one more.
Miguel lives in
The
Park
board.
Place.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? You like this one more, you said?
I do personally, but
I
I don't
don't.
think it belongs in S tier. It's not nearly as iconic.
I'm thinking B. I don't think it's as good as any of these. I think it's a B tier place.
That's fine with
It's
me.
just a park and a place. Virginia Avenue. I do not like Virginia Avenue.
I do not like
I am a hater of Virginia Avenue. Ooh. might say F for Virginia Avenue.
Ooh, F? No, I don't know about that. D
You don't
tier.
think so? D tier? All right, I'm fine with D tier. D tier is good enough.
I don't really remember what exactly was the waterworks.
So if
That's
you
if you own the waterworks, people have to pay you. It's like a property, but not really.
they roll dice to see how much they pay you, and
It's game.
it's more.
Wait,
if you-
gambling is funny. Why do you hate on the?
It's not really gambling. I don't know. It's just not. I don't like
You
it.
literally roll dice to gain. You have someone else roll dice to gain money. That's gambling.
I guess I don't really see it as gambling.
They should have a tile in Monopoly where you land on it and you can gamble. You can gamble all of your money and not win any. That'd be awesome.
From a macro's perspective, the whole game's gambling. You're gambling people are gonna land on your spaces, but they're gonna roll the numbers on your space. Okay, so Virginia is D, is what we've decided.
Yes.
I'm down for that.
St. Charles.
St. Charles. What is St. Charles the saint of?
I
I
don't
like
know.
St. Charles.
I like
think
it.
That's a solid. What's that? B? That's B tier.
Oh, that's in Missouri. Any of you guys ever been to Missouri?
I feel like I've been to Missouri. I'm pretty sure I've been to Missouri. That's where St. Louis is. I've been to Missouri. Why'd they go to St. Charles instead of St. Louis? That's interesting. What's up with that? Yeah, I agree. B tier. This is definitely superior to Virginia. I like St. Charles. Pennsylvania.
That's a great one.
I
I like
agree.
all the movies.
I think A. I
agree.
could put this in S, honestly.
I could too. But I think A tier is where it should be.
All right. We'll keep ourselves tame for now.
I think there are better greens out there.
Really? Well, I guess we'll see when we get there. Atlantic Avenue. This
That's
is
a
not
B.
the same as, yeah, I agree. This is not a Ventura or Marvin Gardens. This is the one that I'm
Definitely
the
not.
least excited to see. It's the least
It's the
fun of the
wank one.
three.
Oh yeah.
Community chest. There are 3 of these. 3 times value.
I love chest.
Chest is always
it's
cool.
not as good as chance so maybe A.
You're right. Chance is more fun. Chest most of the
Chance
time
is
just gives you
awesome.
some sort of stupid money that you don't care about.
Yeah.
Alright. North Carolina Avenue.
Now that is a good space.
I
That's a
think this
good
is worse
space
than
right there.
Pennsylvania. I think it could also be A, but I don't think it can be higher than Pennsylvania.
There is a better green, so I'm okay with it being an
Okay, alright. We'll see. Illinois. I like Illinois.
Like
A.
Illinois.
B tier.
B tier?
Mm-hmm.
No, A tier. Illinois?
You're
I
really
kinda like
pulling. You're really.
I mean, we're putting a lot. We're putting a lot.
Our tier that's ever, like, perfect though? I don't think so.
That's
I don't think
true.
so.
You're pulling my leg.
I remember that one time we had just like a random tier in the middle of the thing that only had one dude in it. I think that was the big boys tier list.
Didn't like all the tiers only have one big boy in them, except for like S and A, F?
No, yeah, there was like 3 people in S and 3 in F.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Guys, check out that big boys tier list. if
Guys,
you
make
love
sure to
tier
watch
lists.
make sure to watch that one. That's a great video.
I'm putting this in A unless there's any last objections.
Sure.
Awesome. Chance. This is an
S
S
tier.
for sure.
Dude, this is like Mario Party.
It
For
is.
sure.
You never know what's gonna happen. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
The game could combust.
Anything could happen in a roll
You
hack.
never know. Exactly. Free parking.
Dude, this
I
is
don't
just
like
a space that does
I
nothing.
hate free parking.
It
I
is
hate-
cool if you do like the thing where you put money in and you get it if you land on free parking, something like that. But that's not base game.
That's
so, like,
exactly why I hate free parking. There's so much debate around it, and
I
everyone
know.
plays it differently. I think it's gonna be F tier.
It's gotta be F tier.
I think it's gonna be
Wait,
F
it's
tier.
not just a space that does nothing?
It is,
it
but
is,
there's so
but
many different
people
ways
just
people
don't
play
know.
it.
Oh, they got house rules with nothing space?
Oh
Wow.
yeah,
That's
Oh, yeah.
if you buy the Monopoly video game, you can turn that on.
that's crazy. See, that's
Oh.
that's
Kind
insane.
of recognized.
This
I'm kind of morally
ruins
against
families.
buying board games in video game form.
Okay.
Okay,
Reading Railroad.
that's
Dude, that's like reading Rainbow
a great one.
This
with
is a
LeVar
great one.
Burton.
Interesting. I was gonna say this isn't a great one, but I feel like I can be easily persuaded to believe this is a great one.
I'm okay with that being A tier.
A tier for LeVar Burton.
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
all right. That's a deal.
Take a look, it's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
Mediterranean. I
Mediterranean.
don't like this one. This is a D tier for me. It belongs
Yeah, I
to
agree.
Cambridge.
This is definitely a
Is-
D tier.
This doo-doo color.
Short line. This is not
my
a good.
favorite, I
Oh
think.
my god! Whoa.
This is not a banger.
Okay,
I
D
was
tier.
gonna say this one's not good. B tier.
How about-
Yeah, I'm willing to.
On the same tier as
compromise for
Pennsylvania Railroad, dude.
Yes.
these.
It's
We-
better than Pennsylvania.
It's better than
That
Pennsylvania.
is better than income tax.
It is certainly better than income tax. That's a good point. All right, Pacific Avenue.
S tier for me.
S tier.
I
I
know.
still think Pennsylvania's the best of these three.
And I can be talked down. Just you have to convince me.
I think Pennsylvania's the best of these three.
Yeah, okay, that's an A tier.
All right. Glad we agree. Oh, we gotta do in jail and just visiting
Jail.
together.
Oh, that's annoying, but I think that's an S tier just because it's both of them.
Just both them. Look at this guy. This guy, I love this guy.
2-1-1.
I mean, this
This
is
is one of
the
my favorite
consequences. This is the consequences of go to jail,
That's true.
right? And that's also S tier.
So it only makes sense.
Right, if there was just a go to jail but no jail to be in,
You're right.
So true.
They-
I mean, like,
Jail is what really elevates go to jail to S tier. They elevate each other.
yeah.
I love this man. This guy,
That guy is
one of my
pretty
favorite
cool.
guys.
Dude, that's a great guy.
It really is.
Yeah.
All right, States Avenue.
Sucks.
This
D tier.
name sucks.
D. I was thinking C.
F tier. F tier.
F
I'm down
tier.
for C.
I don't think it's
D tier.
Okay, I'm hearing a lot here. D. I heard F. I heard C.
D tier.
So I guess.
I think
guess.
Cut the
I think
difference and
it's-
give it D.
It's stupid enough to be worthy of D tier.
Okay. All right. Like yeah, they
You're
can't just
stupid
choose
enough
one
to be
state
worthy
for
of D
this.
tier.
They choose them all.
Didn't choose all 50.
Dude, it's America Avenue.
Indiana Avenue. I want this to be S tier. I think this is
I'm
amazing.
okay with that. If we can move one of the greens up. Also.
And I love it when my mother
Okay.
cleans my water bottle with the black
Can
gold
it be
sponge.
Pennsylvania?
What?
It can be Pennsylvania.
Awesome. This is a beautiful. I love this S tier. This is one of my favorite S tiers
What-
we've
the
ever
list-
had so
The
far.
list is coming together.
It really is. New
New
York.
York Avenue.
The Avenue.
Yeah, these are the same thing, right? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're no different. Baltic Avenue, definitely better than Mediterranean.
Why is that even in Monopoly? But the Baltics are like Eastern European. That doesn't make any
Because
sense.
Baltic and Mediterranean, they're together.
I mean, it's not the Baltics, it's Baltic Avenue. It's just named after them.
Yeah, like the Baltimore Ravens.
Exactly.
That's- it is just like that.
I think this is C tier. I think it's a little bit better than Mediterranean.
No, it's a D tier.
This is a D tier. Wow, wow. Do we have any other opinions on Baltic Avenue?
No.
Too busy being upset that my water bottle's holding black
Uh,
gold.
Okay. Well, I'll let you have this one. It can be D tier. I'm open to this. Go.
Well, I mean,
Oh, oops.
that has to be S tier.
It does. It does. We all knew it going into this list. There's no denying it. Go is
Dude,
gonna
it's
be
like-
S tier.
It's the $200 fish.
That's
I would love to
these
pass
two.
Go in real life right now. Somebody give me a
Dude.
Go space.
Make sure to support the Patreon. Patreon.com/BigBoysYT.
Please
Is
do.
that real?
Or
Yeah.
become a channel member and get exclusive emotes and access to the podcast and unreleased episodes and
Video calls, private
Um,
video calls. What?
legal counsel. We're still working on that.
We got lots
Yeah.
of good stuff cooking over there. Check it out. Vermont Avenue.
Sucks. D tier.
E tier. No. This is better than Connecticut and Oriental.
Oriental is my
kick.
favorite of the three.
No. Vermont's so much better.
Okay. C tier.
Who cares about Vermont?
Great.
Vermont's like not even real.
Well, I've been to Vermont. It's pretty good.
Man, shut up. No
Like,
lies.
dude, I went to the Ben and Jerry's factory or the store.
Wow.
yeah.
That's awesome.
I went to the flavor graveyard where they bury all the flavors that they retire.
That's awesome that they do that. I didn't know they did that.
They do. You can go to the flavor graveyard.
Guys, go to Vermont right now. Check out the Flavor Graveyard.
No, don't go to Vermont.
It's
Go to
actually a
Vermont.
really great state. I had a great time there.
B&O. Does anyone know what B&O stands for?
Body odor.
That's that band
Okay.
B&O Speedwagon.
Where are we putting this?
A tier. Hey,
A tier? Is it as good as reading?
it's better.
I
than
think
writing.
so. I'm a big acronym
Okay.
fan.
I think so. I think
Also,
the mystery behind
ampersand?
it really helps. Ampersands are awesome. Gotta love an
Ampersand is
ampersand.
great. You love
Shout out to
ampersand.
ampersand.
Alright. Finally,
Oh.
St. James Place.
I mean, it has to be.
I went to
C.
St. James Place one time. He's a
I-
chill dude.
I was thinking
No,
that's
it's
better
good.
than these two.
That's B tier.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
down.
this is B tier for sure.
W list.
That's our list. Any honorable mentions for our Monopoly space list?
We'll just put. Can we? I want the entirety of Game Monopoly to just be like B tier.
I'm not.
Okay, I
didn't
agree with
really
that.
know that was.
You didn't? You guys don't know about Game Monopoly?
I didn't know about game.
Hold on.
I also don't know about
I'm
this.
looking it up right now.
Game Monopoly.
Monopoly Fortnite edition.
It's not an official version of Monopoly.
Monopoly
Unfortunately. Monopoly Fortnite is there a Mr. Beast Monopoly? Mr.
That would be
Beast
There
awesome.
definitely could be.
Monopoly.
Well, as we go down into this tangent, guys, let me remind you, leave a suggestion in the comments. Let us know what we should rank next. If you love
Mr.
this-
Beast
leave
did
it a like.
giant Monopoly game with real money.
Why is this on IMDb?
And I think that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you for tuning in with us. Have a big
Like,
day.
Have a good day.